Hello, my name is Jimmy Phillips, and I'm an HR business partner for the Oregon Department of Education, better known as ODE. I've been in human resources for about 8 years now, but crazy enough, I started in restaurant management and serving and bartending. And many of you will ask, well, what does that have to do with human resources? Well, the key to any type of job is understanding the fundamental skills and knowledge to do the job. And what I learned in restaurants was the ability to adapt to unknown situations, keeping a high customer service focus, and communicating with fellow employees and guests. And I took those three skills and I transitioned those to my first job in HR, where I started at SP Fiber Technologies. I started off as an HR administrator, so the very bottom of the barrel. And I went in, and then when I spoke with the manager, I told him straight up, I was like, I don't think I'm qualified to do the work. And he's like, don't worry about that. I can teach you laws, I can teach you law interpretations, and I can get you to a certain point knowledge base. But what I need from you is attention to detail. And I was like, well, I understood that was important, but it was like, why is that such a thing? Because the manager or my future boss said, well, I stink at it. I'm not very detail oriented at all. And I need you to compensate for that skill. But I also need someone that can get back to employees. I need someone to be able to communicate with employees, because many of the employees at the time worked night shift, graveyard shift, day shift, in a variety of ways. And getting back to them and their families with concerns, whether it be benefits, compensation, or even professional development, is key and vital. I ran with it, and eventually I promoted within the company until I got to a generalist role, which is a number 2 human resources person in the department. Unfortunately, the mill went out of business and I was under the job search again. And so I tried to remember some of the basic skills I learned in restaurants and restaurant management, and what I learned at the mill. And what I learned is to take information and those basic skills and apply them to my future job. Or better yet, apply the strengths that I had and purvey those to my future employee. Now, many people have problems understanding what their strengths are. Many people, it comes natural to discuss, oh, I'm good at this, or I'm good at that, or I'm a easy learner or a get along type person. But many people have problems expressing that. And so how do you purvey your strengths, or how do you purvey what you're good at or what you bring to a company? And if you don't know, go to your previous boss, and that could be your boss in anything, and discuss with them what benefit you provided at the time. And you'd be surprised what your manager or boss might say. And you might be surprised the positive effect and nature that it conveyed. And so don't be afraid to discuss that. Put that on your resume, put that on your cover letter. When you're talking about an interview, because people and employers want to know what you bring to the table. So I've been with ODE and I started in recruitment, and recruitment wasn't my strong suit, but I felt I had the basic skills to succeed: customer service, communication, getting back to people, getting back to potential clients or applicants about the status of their job, about how they can do better on that next interview. And I did that for about a couple of years until I decided to take the next step up, which is an HR business partner, which was the equivalent to the generalist, what I was at the mill, focusing on employee relations, labor negotiations, benefits, payroll, the whole gamut. And I think now I'm in a position to where I can succeed and be a positive, or continue to be a positive employee to our agency. I really believe in the purpose and I believe in the mission of ODE. So it's a win-win for both of us, myself and the agency. So I'd like to have you consider ODE as a great place to work and something that can help you grow and learn in your employment experience. So thank you and have a good day.